first assignment with Google Classroom, I would suggest something like a writing prompt for any grade level, because it's a great way for you to just try out creating an assignment, having your students access it, and being able to view it and give feedback. So that's a very simple way, a very quick way too, no matter what you teach or what age you teach, to get the party started. So to do this, you want to click on the plus sign in the bottom right-hand corner of Classroom, where you'll see the ability to select create an assignment. And that's what you want to do. And in this case, we're going to create an assignment called, we'll call it writing prompt. This is where you put the title in. But I also want to say that if you're asking them to create a slide deck, if you're asking them to go to a website, if you have a series of things you want them to do, you could put the instructions here as well. So Access wants to open this assignment, they will need to create a doc. Create a document and begin typing your reflection on your field trip to the Native American reservation last week. Okay, I totally made that up. All right. This could be a lab. You're going to say, write up the lab, do this, do that. You're not giving them a template, which you can do. You can literally grab something from Drive. But in this case, like I mentioned earlier, you want something fast that you can try out with no prep required. So you're going to ask them to create a doc when they open this assignment. And I'll show you what that looks like for them. Let's put a due date on it, just so we can have one. We'll put it on for the let's put it on for the 31st. If you wanted to put a time, you could. I'll put 4 p.m. And now that's saved. And under topic, I could create a topic. So I could say writing prompt. And then if I needed to, I could offer a video, a YouTube video. I could offer a link to a website. I could pull a doc from Google Drive and give everyone a copy. So if I had something in Drive prepared, like a writing prompt template with some criteria on it, and I wanted every student to get that, I could do that. I could click on Add, and I could give every student a copy. But when you're first getting started with Classroom, you might not have all that ready. So just don't worry about it. You don't have to have something prepared. You can simply say, create a doc and start typing. So now I'm going to click on Assign. And students that are enrolled in my Google Classroom will receive that assignment. Currently, I only have 1 enrolled. Now, when I added the topic, this allows me to filter my stream. This is a newer feature of Google Classroom where you can click on a topic to see only posts for that topic. So think, how would you want to organize your classroom? Would you have announcements? Would you have writing prompts? Would you have discussions? So if you want to be able to have students click on something under topics to see only streams that match that, this is a great feature to use. All right, so the teacher has assigned this. Now, if as the teacher you want to look and see who has actually started working, you click on the link to the assignment. And you can see I have 1 student enrolled in my class, but I don't have access to his doc yet, and he hasn't turned it in. But what does it look like once he does? Remember I said it's instant access. So let's go ahead and open up Cameron's stream, and I'll refresh. And Cameron has an assignment now, and he's ready to work on it. So in order for him to access the assignment, you always tell them to read the directions carefully first. He can click on the link or click on Open to open that assignment. And it says, create a document, begin typing your reflection. Okay, so I have to create a document, and I'm going to turn it in. So I don't have anything created in Drive, so I can't add anything. I've been asked to create a doc, so I just click on Create Doc. And as a student, when I do this, it names it what the teacher has named the assignment with their name attached to it. No longer are you sifting through a bunch of untitled documents looking for work. It is amazing. Now the student can go ahead and open that up to work on it. Obviously, they don't want to turn it in. Now, I'm the student, and I'm going to begin writing. I am a little bit stymied. I'm not sure how I want to get started, so I start typing. The teacher, however, let's go back to teacher view now. The teacher now has access to that student's doc. Imagine if you have 20 students. You have access from your desk, from your computer, without disturbing the class. You can open up each individual doc and give feedback. Now, I promise you, when this first takes place, the students will see you arrive and they're like, what's going on? You know, I'm not used to this. Because even if you've been using Google for a long time, accessing everyone's doc that quickly in Google Drive is not that easy. But with Classroom, it's a cinch. So I could give them, it was the Navajo. I think that Cameron's struggling with where we went. So I'm going to leave a comment right here. I'm going to go back and, oh, Cameron left a comment, sorry. I'm getting myself confused. So as the teacher here, I'm the teacher, A. Malika. Here I would leave the comment for Cameron and say it was the Navajo. So the teacher's giving feedback, hits comment, the student sees the comment and says, oh yeah, the Navajo reservation, all right? I think you get my point here. What's also really special about this is you can, if you have 20 students, you can click and pull this tab out. And you might be wondering why, right? Well, if I have 20 students and I open up, you know, there are 20 docs here, I can now save this. I can go to my bookmarks and I can save the tab set. If I go to bookmarks, I can save bookmark open pages, and I could call this writing prompt today, whatever it was, and save. And then that will create a folder in my bookmarks called writing prompt today. There it is. And if I want to, I can click and drag and drop that to the top of my bookmarks bar. So I have access to that instantly. So there I am working away. I have all the docs open, but I have to go home. So I close out of this whole tab set and I go home. But then when I get there, all I have to do is click on here and all the docs are there. Okay? Easy access. There is a better way to do this, and I'll mention it only because we're here. There's a thing called Tab Cloud. So a better way to do this is to install the Tab Cloud app extension. And when you do, you can save a tab set. So if this had 20 docs in it, I could name it writing prompt. And then I'll show you writing prompt. I could save it. Close entirely out of Chrome, log in on any computer, anywhere, anytime, click on the plus sign, and it will open the entire tab set, all 20 tabs all at once that I can quickly bop back and forth and give feedback in. So this is great when you're going to have a writing assignment go over a period of time. It could save you a lot of time opening and reopening documents. I want to also note that when you're in your Google assignment in Classroom, there's a link to the folder that contains all the documents for that particular assignment. Now, in this case, I'm only showing you writing, one student, but I'm going to go to a classroom where I have many, many, many students, and I'll show you how this can be helpful. So this is my research assignment folder. There is, if I click on this assignment by Amy, I can click on preview, and I can see where that student's at in the doc without actually having to open it up in a new tab. And this can be a way for you to quickly scan the 30 docs just to see how people are doing on each assignment. So to go to the next student, you just click on the arrow to the right and it will go through your folder and show you each how they're doing. And then I see, oh my goodness gracious, this G3 teacher has made quite a bit of progress. I can go back to the folder, open up G3 teacher, and give feedback. So two things. Number one, just to back up, let's go back to the beginning. We create the assignment. We give our students access to it, tell them to work on it. We can then we can open it directly, each doc directly from Classroom. We can go to the folder and we can view them in the folder. And we can even click on the preview button here and we can see what each student has done and keep moving across the span of the docs to preview them. Or we can then open them all in tab set and save that tab set as whatever that assignment is, if it's going to be something that you want to be able to click in and out of each student's document over a period of time. Hope I haven't lost you on this, but this is a simple assignment with a lot of powerful access and opportunity for teachers and students.